Welcome back to the channel. My name is A-Bomb. We are back with Football Manager 2019 and Eastern Resurgence with Berliner FC Dynamo, and today we're back from our winter break and we are going to have a double live con today with first of all taking on Schalke in an away game, who have just hired a new manager, actually offered me a job interview, as did Bayer Leverkusen, so we are a wanted man now. After that, we are taking on Borussia Monchengladbach, which I think is a home game, but I'm not certain. But Schalke not doing too well, just above us. And like I said, they've just hired a new manager, so someone did get sacked. We've just come back from our winter break. I haven't bought anyone, but there have been a couple of players leave the club. I'll show you who they are. We'll go through the matches off screen, just friendlies. I'll just show you the results, and then we'll jump into the two matches. So yeah, a couple of departures. First one being Tim Albertat, who's gone to Osnabrück. Pretty cheap fee, like £15,000. We bought him for 21 last season. Played a handful of games, and he's played 8 games this season, and he's been pretty average. Not really done too much. So yeah, best leave him go. He was 32, wasn't really getting any better. So yeah, he's a well-rounded player, but I mean, we've got so many options in midfield. One of them had to go, really. So it's Albertat. Whether we bring someone else in, I don't know. We've got a lot of options. I think in the long term, maybe at the end of the season, some of them will need replacing, because guys like McConnell and Franke have been around for a while now, and they're going to need replacing. Also, Bernhard Händel's gone on loan for the rest of the season to TSV Hartberg, a team in Austria. So he's gone, which means we probably do need another goalkeeper, because we now have no backup behind Ricardo Marcuri. So we're on the lookout for a goalkeeper in the last sort of week or so of the transfer window. Just a backup for even for like half a season, maybe just on a short-term deal, or maybe even like a first-team player if we can find a good one. But he served us well for so long. He's only on loan. He's got a year left on his deal, so he might go fully next season, or he might stay around again. I don't know. I want to let him go, really, because he's not really very good for us anymore. He had a terrific few seasons for us. He's been at the club since 2015, so he's been here 10 years. And yeah, he's been terrific. So that's all. Like I said, I do want to try and bring in some players, but nothing's happened yet, so you're going to get 2 matches today. Last episode was a goalless draw against Mainz, who had a couple of chances. We didn't create very much at all, but managed to grind out a point and get 2 points from Mainz over the 2 games this season, which I don't think is too bad at all. Played a few friendlies off camera during the winter break just to keep fitness up. We won all 3. They were against lower league opposition at Viking. We won 2-0. A 4-1 win against Fürstenwalde. Max Fuchs got a hat-trick in that one, and then beating our feeder club, Unterhaching. So just a reminder of the table, we are just above the relegation zone on goal difference, although we do have a game to play still. Everyone else seems to have played their match. We're on the Sunday, so a win here could see us go up to 13th. So 2 matches to get through. Let's just jump straight into them. For Schalke, first of all, we have beaten them apparently, but I think that might have been like a friendly match, like a pre-season friendly. We're going to sit with a 4-4-2. I don't know what sort of team I'm going to play, though. I tried to give some players that haven't had a great deal of game time some match fitness in those friendlies. So, I don't know, the team might be a bit disjointed because of all the rotation, but we'll just try and put out the strongest team we can. We're going to go back to Hollerbach. I really want to see something from him, but he really has just been a poor signing. But Paradisi and Greiser haven't been much better. The back 4 pretty much picks itself at the moment. Kircher and Cooper are the best options at fullback. In the centre back, we've got some good options with Riccioli, Osterman, Karabalu and Toons. We've got 4 good centre back options. We'll go with Riccioli and Osterman today, I think, although Toons has actually been playing really well. So we're going to go with him alongside Osterman. Andy Zeffi really not happy with his lack of football, so we'll have him on the bench and he might get some game time today. We'll get rid of Sergio. Okay, let's send the team out. We're unbalanced. Instructions are very much the same as we have been playing. Let's see how this goes. It could go either way. They've got some real players. Nabil Bentaleb still at Schalke. He went there after his spell at Spurs for a few years. Has been a solid player for them. His ratings are up and down, but he's a solid starter for them, a prominent player. They've also got Julian Draxler, Sabitzer, Thiago Meyer on his debut as well. So some notable players, definitely. And there's a free kick here in the 4th minute. Boschilla with it, and Marcuri forced into making a save, and the first chance goes Schalke away. The first effort, a goal anyway. Plays the goal kick short, and goes long this time, but none of our players far forward. Thiago Meyer with the long ball, but Kircher gets to that easily. And Hollerbach to Tim de Melt. Got options going forward, but finds Kohler in space on the left. Can he put someone through? That's a ball for Fuchs, who's been forced out wide himself. Cross in there, headed away. And as far as pressed off for though, this is a good build-up for us here. Hollerback. Oh, please score. Hollerback! Oh, he's on target. I mean, that's more than he's done, I think. That's actually probably the best thing he's done for us so far in his career. Good chance to go 1-0 up there above our one shot so far. Lots of possession for Schalke. They've got about 55%. Keeping it goalless at the moment. It's not too bad, but not a great deal of shots. A corner ball for Boskila. Jung with a header, and it's saved off the line by Kohler, of all people. Toga Moraz got it back. Boskila. And cleared away by Osterman. Good defending there. Kohler can put a ball in there. No, finds Presthofer. But a good spell of possession here. Demelt goes for goal and scores. And we're 1-0 up. How often do we lead this season? It's very rare. But Tim Demelt with his first goal for the season as well. Presthofer with an assist. And we have a 1-0 lead. 34th minute of the match. With not a lot of shots. But we've looked good value. We've actually had like some good highlights. And Demelt with a clear-sighted goal. And beats the goalkeeper. Good goal. Come on, let's build on that now. That's a terrific start. Only 2 shots at goal, and we've managed to get a goal from it. We're going to go cautious. We're going to try and go for a bit of counter-attacking. Demelt's also been booked, so we'll have to watch out for that. But last minute of the half here, just a bit of injury time to play. Dimata to Boskila, and Schalke are going to look for a reply just before half-time. Nabil Bentaleb, Klosterman, and Handwerker, and space is Selnovic, but a header away. Not a great cross there. But Young goes for goal, and there's another pop, but that time it's wide. I'm going to say you're capable of better, but I'm happy with that. I'm going to say no pressure. Because we're not expected to do anything in this match. We're away against Schalke. We're leading. That's actually remarkable. Second half underway. I've just made one change, and that's Kirch is now a wing-back defend rather than a full-back support. Going to try and get him a bit more involved. But things are going very well so far. We have the goal. Hopefully we can start creating a little bit more now. But it's a throw-in for Schalke. Handwerker to Bentaleb. Todorovic, that is blocked. Handwerker to Young. Is that Sebastian Young? I think he used to play for Wolfsburg. I'm not quite sure there. Boskila goes for goal. Oh, it's off the post and it's cleared by Kircher. Not a great clearance though. It's still in play, but eventually does go up. But it's a corner. Todorovic, Schalke threatening here, and that's a great win by Fuchs. I don't know why we're seeing this. It's annoying. Get Football Manager, fix it, because we don't need to see goal line technology for stuff like that. We really don't. Handwerker, is he gonna shoot? No, Boskila is though, and that's in. It's been coming, but 1-1 still. I'll take a draw. A draw is a fantastic result away against Schalke, and a new manager as well. Like, these players have got something to prove. But Bentaleb to Handwerker, and then just sort of lays it off for Boskila. A great effort with the left foot as well into the far corner. That's actually a really good goal. They're having so many shots. Marcurius just made so many saves. Going to have a look at making a substitution. Cooper's not had the best of games. Kolet's been very quiet, as have the 2 strikers. So I'm going to change Kolet for Selkos. I'm also going to change one of the strikers. We're going to give Zephy a game. We're going to replace Brasnic. Let's go back to balanced as well. We'll try and get something. Try and maybe sneak a winner. But it's going to be difficult because we haven't had a lot of shots. We've got 1 goal, but I think we've had, 4 shots at goal. Boskila here. Don't let him score again. No, it's gone for is that a corner? I think it is a corner. It might have taken a deflection. Julian Draxler's on as well. Boskila with a free kick. 78th minute in the game. Oh, it's gone in. That's disappointing. That's really disappointing. I thought we were leading for a good while in this game. It would be a shame to have with 0 points, but this is a tough match. I've got an attack in. What happened here? Mercury for some reason went for it and was nowhere near it. We're attacking. We've got 10 minutes left. We're just trying to rescue a point of some sort. And from the set piece, it's headed away by Tuns. Draxler's got the ball now, and that's the end of that. We'll go very attacking. We're just going to try and save a point here. Selkos with a corner. 83 minutes played. And it's headed away by McKennie. Cooper, that's a poor pass. Cooper's had a dreadful game. Really, really poor performance by the American. But it gets to that. Doesn't quite though. Sekera. Oh, it's 3-1. And again, Cooper. I think it was again Cooper. He's had a horrible game. I think Markovski's going to play next match because he has been awful. But now 3-1 down. And now I think it's just a case of damage limitation. We're not going to come back now. But I want to see this again. Cooper, it was pretty much a 1-2. He just had a part in the 1-2. I'm going to take Cooper off. He's just been really poor today, and we'll bring on Markowski. But yeah, that hasn't gone well for him. And we're going to end up losing 3-1. Annoying, we were 1-0 up in this game, but had very few shots. 30 shots for Schalke. 18 on target. Mercury has been, again, incredible. And not a lot of time left now, though. Hopefully we won't concede a fourth. Holleback goes long. Still waiting for that first goal from Holleback. He hasn't scored. He got like 2 assists last season. It's been a poor signing, but we're giving him another go. It's not really worked out. And the whistle's going to blow any second. There it is. We've lost 3-1. Started well. Not enough shots, though. Cooper had a poor game. We led on 34 minutes, but Schalke in the second half just came through. But they had so many shots. So Monchengladbach, the second game today. It is a home game. They're in 8th place, so they are smack bang in the middle of the table. Okay, so we do have a backup goalkeeper coming in. His name is Leopold Zingel. He's German. Plays for St. Pauli. Very sort of well-rounded. Good with his one-on-ones. Got some good reflexes. Good punching. Mentals. Very balanced. Physically. Very well-rounded. I doubt he's going to play very much. He's got a 2-year contract. And yeah, he's very much going to be a backup. It hasn't been at St. Pauli very long, actually. On a free transfer. The fee... How much was the fee? £77,000, a very small hole in our 3.3 million transfer budget now. Twice in the past few months, we've managed to extend our wage budget, and we've put a lot of it into the transfer budget. So now we have a bit to spend in the wage budgets, and we've got 3 million to spend. So I think the summer is going to be very interesting. There's going to be a big overhaul because we now have like all this money to spend. We're going to have more probably because our balance is going to be like probably over 30 million. So I'm looking forward to the summer. I think we can really really invest in this squad and really overhaul it and make it a contender, because at the moment we are in, for the first time on this channel, really a relegation fight. I think this is the biggest like fight for survival I think we've had. Not very often it happens at all. I think the closest I come was Parma when I first got to the Serie A division. I think I finished like 15th. And we were safe with like a few games to go. I think this is going to go right down to the wire because we're level on points at the moment with the guys in the playoffs. So it's going to be extremely close. Job Sherman is the other goalkeeper we're getting. He's 25. He plays for NEC. He's Dutch. And again, not very much money. He's been here for a few years. Not played as much this season, but played 27 appearances last season. £105,000. 25. And again, got some good attributes in there. So again, just some backup. Okay, team news then. I'm going to drop Cooper and play Markowski. Going to give Holleback a go. We're going to persevere with him. He's got to score at some point. I just want to play the song. I'm going to change Selkos for Kolet though. Kolet's not been great. And Zeffy's going to start. We're going to give him a game. Fuchs on a bit of a goal drought, so maybe shouldn't have picked him to start today, but he's on anyway. Doesn't matter. Let's see how we go here. Zeffy with a free kick here though. Less than 3 minutes in, and it's a goal. Andy Zeffy with his 5th of the season. He's got a hat-trick in a cup game. He scored 1 in the league. He's put a free kick in there to give us a lead. Less than 3 minutes. Fantastic start. I'm sorry that I haven't played you nearly as much as I should be, Zeffy, but we have like 5 strikers. It's going to be difficult to keep them all happy. But Zeffy has given us a nice early goal there. Fuchs has picked up a bit of an injury. We have 2 strikers on the bench, so opportunity to change that up, definitely. And we're going to get the half-time 1-0 up again. That happened against Schalke, though, but they came back in the second half. We'll try and stay strong here, but Fuchs, I think, is going to have to come off. He's not done much, and he's getting a bit wary. So I think we're going to make that change at half-time, but we are 1-0 up. We're doing well. It's going to be Brasnich that replaces him. It's a no-brainer, really. He's going to maybe get double figures again. It's going to be tight, and I don't know how much longer he's going to be here for. This might be his last season. I'm not quite sure. But let's try and get a 2-0 lead here. This could actually be a win on camera. We haven't really seen much at all from Monchengladbach. And it's us on the possession again. Zeffy to Philippos Selkos, the Greek-German. Getting a rare start because Kolet for the most part has been good. But he's dried up a bit. Brasnich to Zeffy. A great ball for Demel. And it's 2-0. 53 minutes. We're 2-0 up. I think this win's going to finally come. It's been a long time coming. Demelt gets goals in back-to-back games as well. Demelt really coming through for us. Central midfielder support. Usually go with the ball winner, but we've changed that up. And Tim Demelt has Got goals in back-to-back games, and the shot with the right foot, past the goalkeeper, and we lead 2-0. This looks like it could be a big win here, massive win. Going to give him a praise, and we're going to keep going here. Defending, very good. The goal scorers, high ratings. Defensive's working. This is just the performance we needed. 20 minutes left. We're looking fabulous. Even Hollaback's having a good game. And yeah, we're just doing our job with minimum fuss. But Monchengladbach with the ball here. Neuhaus, who I think make chocolate in Belgium. I've been. Nitzel. Fleckenstein. This could be a chance here. It's a header towards goal. It's off the post and it's cleared by Kircher. I'm going to go for a tighten up on the team talk and just see if we can hold on to it. A clean sheet as well could be huge. Iataren with a corner ball. It's not a good corner at all. Headed clear by Osterman. Van der Ende chasing this down. And we've got 10 minutes left. Let's make a change. We'll get an extra man in midfield. We're going to bring off Zeffi. And we're going to bring on Ablinger. 10 minutes left to hold on to this. We lead 2-0. Very close game though. We've got 2 goals, but in terms of shots and chances, very, very close. And I think we're going to be okay. We've got 5 minutes left. Demelt's going to come off. We're just going to get an extra man in defence. Ricciuli's going to come on. 5-4-1 now. 5 minutes left. And wow, we're going to win 2-0. As a late throw in here, there's 4 minutes of injury time to play. Bumic with a clearance. And Toons with a clearance again. Could have been handball there. That's lucky actually. Nitzel. And it's always sneaked in. It's Uratara. And right at the end of the game, 90th minute, Monchengladbach have pulled a goal back. And now we've got a very nervous 4 minutes of injury time. Again, I don't know why we're clearing out wide. Why don't we just hoof it up the pitch? I don't know why we're not just hoofing it up the pitch with the clearances. That's really strange. 20 seconds left. I think we're going to just get a win here. There was a nervous sort of few minutes there though. But with a few seconds left, it is actually Monchengladbach in possession, but going to have to be quick if they want to get an equaliser here. I don't think they're going to. They're just messing about at the back here. And hopefully the whistle's going to blow. Come on, don't do anything silly. Ricciuli. Go long. There we go. Is that going to be full time? No. Why are we still playing? Come on, don't do this to me. Neuhaus. Do not do this to me. Iataren to Kroos. Neuhaus. Please don't score. Please don't score. Headed away again. And that's a full time. We've won on camera. It's a miracle. Early goal by Zeffi. Great goal in the second half by Demel. A late scare there with a goal from Uratara. 90th minute. But that's a big win. And it's a win on camera. Really good performance. We needed that. And I think that has maybe put us up to 15th. Or 14th maybe. I don't know. We stay 15th. We're level on points with Hanover, so I think a bigger win might have done it. So we didn't quite leapfrog them. But we're 3 clear of the relegation zone and 19 points from 20 games. It's okay. Like, I'm trying to say average a point a game. We're almost doing that. I think that will be enough. So it's going to be close. It's going to be very, very close. But that's a big win. That's a massive win. So I think we're actually going to face Bayern next time. We've faced them quite a few times this season because we've had cup games against them and we faced them in the first half of the season in the league. We're going to take on Bayern and hope for a miracle. We're at home. We could pull off something huge. Who knows? But we're going to take on Bayern next time. It's about time we actually took on one of these big boys. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live. Follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. I will see you next time. We're going to be taking on Bayern München. That's going to be interesting. We need a miracle to get something from that match because we've got a couple of goals against them before, but in the reverse fixture against Bayern at the Allianz Arena, I think we had 1 shot and that was it. So it might be a repeat of that. We might pull off something huge. Who knows? But anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.